What's up guys, welcome back to another video. Today we'll be ranking the top 5 rides that I went on at Universal, okay? Just a reminder, I did not go on every single ride. These are just the rides that I went on during my Universal trip. And if you want to know what rides I went on, check out my other video that I just posted. So yeah, let's get into it. At the number 5 spot, we have the Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. And this is actually an opening day attraction, which means it's open for the park. That day being May 28th, 1999. And it still holds up entirely well to this exact day. I mean, the visual effects on screen, to the queue of the line, to the ride vehicles, the futuristic design, to the 3D glasses you wear. I mean, the effects still hold up to this day, and it's way ahead of its time. It's an absolutely amazing ride. And I came into this ride with normal expectations, but I was mind blown. It was a great ride, okay? And I was not expecting this ride to be my top 5 rides that I rode at Universal, but it was so good that I had to put it at number 5 spot. The ride is just absolutely amazing. So if you're like in Islands of Adventure, I mean, you have to experience that ride. It's great. At the number 4 spot, we have The Incredible Hulk, and like The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man, The Incredible Hulk is also an opening day attraction at Island of Adventure. The motto of The Incredible Hulk is a BM sit-down coaster, and to this day, The Incredible Hulk probably remains the most intense B&M I've ever been on, and I'm pretty sure others would agree with that. It opens up with a punchy launch with the top speed being 67 miles per hour, over the water, and there's one part where you dive underneath the water as well. The onboard audio is great on this. It can be very loud on some parts, but the onboard audio is probably the best onboard audio I've ever heard in my life. Hagrid's also has a good onboard audio, but this is probably better. The trains on the ride are good. I like the sleek green design. The station is also really good, where the trains are sitting under that green light above. The theming is good. The ride is good. It's just a good ride. At the number 3 spot, I have Stardust Racers, okay? And I know this could be a shock to some of you guys, but I have a reason. First off, only the green side was running, not the yellow side. I don't know what happened, but only the green side was running. And second off, I was a single rider, so there was no preferred seating, so I could only sit where the ride operators gave me. And somehow, both those times, I ended up getting the very middle seat. So that could have altered my experience. That could have differed my experience, but who knows? The ride is still great itself. I mean, the airtime is magnificent. Same with the elements, especially the celestial spin. That element's good, but if the yellow side was running that day, then that possibly could make Stardust Racers bump up to my number 1 ranking. This ride has some pretty good elements. But let's talk about that first launch, okay? That first launch is amazing. So you start off slow, you're slowly accelerating, and right as you think the launch is over, you boost 1 more notch and it slams your head right back into the seat. This launch really prepares you. It really sets the stage for what is up next in this ride. Yeah, I mean, other than that, this ride is great. The launches, the airtime, the elements, it's an amazing ride. At the number 2 spot, we have Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventures. Now, this ride is an infinite multi-launch family coaster, and my god, this is the best family coaster I've ever ridden in my entire life. The onboard audio, the vehicles, the launches, the theming, the duration of the ride is perfect. But the only flaw about this ride is that it gets an average of 2 hours every day, if not more. But it's worth the wait. I mean, especially a night ride. When I went, I got a front row night ride on this, and I will probably never forget that experience because it was absolutely amazing. The wind blowing in your face, the onboard audio playing, the launches feel so powerful. I mean, 10 out of 10 rides, perfect. And for a moment, I actually thought this ride was better than my number 1 ride, but I made the decision that it was not, which is why I put this ride at number 2. At my number 1 spot, my favorite coaster of all time is Velocicoaster. Where do I even begin with this ride? The very first second of the ride to the very last second is pure adrenaline. no bad elements. Nothing on this ride is bad. I mean, the queue is also like outstanding itself, but then you get to the actual ride and it's just like, oh my god, the layout is amazing. The Mosasaurus row at the end is the best element on any coaster, period. Best element of all time. The top hat, the launches, the stall. From start to finish, it's pure adrenaline kick. You are laughing the entire way through. This ride is the actual definition of perfection. Nothing, when I say nothing, nothing will ever beat Velocicoaster. It's an amazing ride. When Intamin was designing this, they absolutely cooked with this ride. There's no dull moments. It's all amazing. So there you have it. My top 5 rides at Universal. 5, The Amazing Adventures of Spider-Man. 4, The Incredible Hulk. 3, Stardust Racers. 2, Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventures. And my 1, Velocicoaster. Those are my top 5 rides I rode at Universal. If you guys made it all the way through, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for any future updates on post and just anything like that. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.